I wanted to give up on my channel so many times, like you cannot even imagine.
Back in 2014, I thought I'm too late, I'm too young, and I'm never gonna be able to make it. I grew up too late.
I went straight from 0 to 100,000. It just felt like it was fake in a way.
These are Shorts YouTubers totaling over 12 million subscribers. And I asked them what it was like before gaining a following, what they enjoy most about YouTube, who inspired them to start their channels, and what advice they have for ambitious new creators. Starting with our first guest with over 2.8 billion views, best known for his viral series,
Speedrunning Shorts.
Hey.
Aloha.
Thanks for joining me, Joe Caine.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So what do you enjoy most about YouTube?
I like YouTube for just, it's an ability for us to express ourselves, right? To kind of send a message to the world and just, try to be creative and create something for the world to see. Yeah, for me personally, it's been my lifelong dream to be a YouTuber. I don't really even know why, but there was something about like video editing and just making videos that I absolutely enjoyed. I always loved to see how audience reacts to it, and then I see comments saying that, oh, you made my day, dude, like, oh, thank you for this video, something like that. That's what I love about YouTube, that I can create something that I enjoy and my community also enjoys. Yeah, and they also like give me a feedback about how they enjoyed the content that I made.
That's absolutely amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, a great opportunity for a lot of people to express themselves and to connect people and communities.
I've basically seen you go from like 20k subscribers to 1 million subscribers in just a few months. What inspired you to start Speedrunning Shorts?
The concept of TLDR, or No More Part 2, has been on YouTube and TikTok for the longest time. There were a couple of other TikTokers that did that before. Like, for instance, Timesaver 9000, another guy is called No More BS, who is like my main part of inspiration, I guess, whatever. They had like a little bit different format from like what I'm having, which is they always record their face. Me, before Speedrunning Shorts, I was just doing some facts and like shower thoughts. Everyone does that, right? But I always try to like add a bit of my personality. I was also thinking about quitting YouTube at the time. So at that time I was like, okay, this is like a concept that I could try, I guess. I literally despise content that makes people suffer, when videos just get you hooked up with a clickbaity first 5 seconds, and then for the rest 50 seconds they just say absolutely nothing and then reveal the answer in the last second. So I basically adapted that kind of No More Part 2 concept into my videos. It was fun for me to make them. That was literally such a refreshment for me to switch from those like shower thoughts or like facts about countries. Then I saw incredible feedback from the community, so I was like, okay, wow, this works, amazing. Yeah, it exploded. As I said, I'm not the first to do it. I just made it in a little bit more approachable format.
What inspired you to start YouTube in the first place?
I started YouTube way before this channel. I used to make some silly videos when I was a kid, like 10 years ago. I used to make content for Overwatch. I don't know if you know a video blogger by the name 2Man. Well, he started with Overwatch too, and the funny thing is, we started together. We were actually talking at the time. I stopped because I got really demotivated at the time because my videos got demonetized, my videos again got stolen, but he continued, and yeah, he popped off. Because he's a great content creator.
Yeah.
I would never like come too close to that. All my life, I was just thrilled by this idea of making content for everyone to see, for people to laugh at.
So you'd say your earlier channel had moderate success?
I would say that, for instance, for my Overwatch channel, I made like 4 or 5 videos, and on my first one I got like 100k views, and in total I got 7k subscribers. So I would say, yeah, it was good. As I said, I didn't continue on that for some reason. After that channel, I had this desire to start doing YouTube again. At one time I was just laying on my bed last autumn, just scrolling shorts, and I saw some shower thoughts video. I don't know who that was, either like Six Striker or Dem, and I was like, I can do this. They get views, they get likes, why can't I do the same thing? And I just got up from the bed and I just started making videos, and I made like 3 shorts in a day, and I was like, oh, some of them popped off, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna continue and see where it goes.
And we all know where that ended up.
Yeah.
How would you say you feel about your community?
It's big. We just opened a Discord server a week back. The amount of messages and amount of requests and amount of like just people talking, wow, it was insane, especially in the first few days. And moderating all of that stuff was really, really tough. After a week, I can say that my community is quite wholesome in a way. But yeah, overall, like my community. It's quite good.
What do you want your channel to look like in the future?
I would definitely like to transition to long-form content, something that I always wanted to do. And obviously not only be known for like speedrunning shorts. I do kind of want to express myself more. I do have a few plans. I'm really excited for what my channel has to offer, and I really hope that anything that comes up next, people are gonna like.
If you had one tip for new creators just starting out, what would it be?
That's a good one. Don't give up. I would say don't give up. Never. Like if you want to do something, like if you really want to badly do something, then just, keep on doing it and eventually you will prevail. I wanted to give up on my channel so many times, like you cannot even imagine, because I do have other stuff in life and YouTube did take a lot of my personal time back in the day, but I still continued because it was my lifelong dream to do YouTube. Yeah, it popped off results in the end. So yeah, I would say never give up and don't focus on any monetary gain out of YouTube. This mentality never works. Do what you like, continue doing that. Like as I said, eventually you will prevail.
Thanks for joining me, Joe, but I may have forgotten to tell you who else is here. And if you're enjoying this so far and want to see more, make sure to subscribe. This video took over 2 years to create, and it would make my year if you did. Our next guest is known for his fun fact shorts featuring his signature graph paper style and his rabbit monkey mascot, Riggy. He's also gained fame for his animations focused on this character, including his very own animated pilot, Toon Turf, which should be out by now. Hey, how's it going, Dano?
It's going good. Thank you for asking.
So what do you enjoy most about YouTube?
Honestly, I think it's the ability to entertain just a large audience. For a while, I wanted to be an actor. I still kind of do. Right now, I've got an audience that I'm able to entertain, make laugh, and all the comments, interacting, and everything. Watch my stuff every day. I get all these comments of, hey, every single day I check your channel for the newest video, and I love to watch it. It brightens my day. All those things like that. And that's what I love most about YouTube. Just having a consistent audience, honestly.
And who inspired you to start your channel?
Dan TDM, Stampy, PewDiePie inspired me starting his PewDiePie versus T-Series era. That kind of gave me the kick to get right back into YouTube, because for a while there I kind of stopped, because I started as a kid. Everybody has a channel as a kid, right? Putting whatever they can out there. I used to dance around in front of a camera. Unfortunately, I deleted a lot of those videos, which is upsetting. Just advice to any YouTuber out there, no matter how embarrassing your videos are, never delete them. If you have to, you can unlist them. Just never delete them, because you always want to have stuff to look back on and see how far you've come and give yourself a laugh at least. Chad Tronic was another one. Dude, I got shocked. I realized I had more subscribers than him. It feels wrong to have more subscribers than like a childhood hero. Bro, what'd I do, Norma Boots and Matt Pat and the odd ones out. I just gotta throw them in there. Tobuscus as well. I had so many YouTubers that I watched. Matt Pat has probably the biggest inspiration on my videos now. They're all like highly edited information, subconsciously, honestly. I didn't purposefully go like, you know what I should do? I should just copy Matt Pat and make it into short form. Matt Pat has like the biggest inspiration on my style, at least is what I would say.
What was your experience like starting out?
When I was a kid, it always eluded me how to grow followers, how to get more views and stuff. I know Mr. Beast, when he first started out, he got really lucky with one of his videos and got like 1,000 views. I never got that. I always struggled to pull 1, 2, 10 views, and I lost it when I got 40 views on a video. I was like, wow, this is the coolest thing in the whole world, and I always hoped that one of my videos would just, I'd get lucky and blow up. But of course, nobody's able to 100% bank on the fact that, their little Minecraft Let's Play is gonna explode. It just didn't happen like that. Back in 2014, I thought, I'm too late, I'm too young, and I'm never gonna be able to make it. I grew up too late, but honestly, I just believe that in general, you're never too late to start a successful YouTube channel. Just look at Mr. Beast, look at Beastie. He seriously, he started his channel, he's 18, there's no reason that the timing and everything, he had a good idea, he had good strategy and everything, and that propelled him to the top. So when I was younger, all of my videos were just all over the place, kind of immature, just a little kid in front of a camera type deal, and over time, I kind of formed it to be actual content, and then, pretty recently, I got the idea for this Queen Elizabeth short. I had the idea for animating shorts the way that I did for about a couple months, and I came up with a strategy of paper cutout background and everything. I was just sitting on it, and I was like, oh yeah, one day if I was able to get around to this, it could probably be something that I could do consistently and make entertaining, but I just never got around to it. And then when the Queen died, I realized, you know what, I need to make this short and post it now, because this is, relevant irrelevant, and soon it's not gonna be. As dark as it may sound, the Queen's death is pretty much what started my YouTube career.
Dang, that's insane. You're always gonna think it's too late to start. You're always gonna think, I should have started earlier. So just start now.
There's never gonna be a perfect time to start your YouTube channel, so you just need to do it just today. Just go upload a video, go start working. Just do it. Just do it. Best advice.
You heard it from him, not me. How do you feel about your community?
I'm very lucky with the people that I have. They're all very respectful and they're very nice. I feel a little worried sometimes that I do struggle to have a community that will watch my full videos and stuff. My best performing video has around 200 something thousand views, which isn't a lot compared to the millions of shorts views that I pull. And don't get me wrong, I am 100% thankful, grateful, blessed, everything to have these millions of shorts views. It is the best thing ever. But like every other shorts creator, you know, we're all sitting here like, well, I wish we could transfer those views into our long form content. Yeah, my community is really fantastic. I'm really appreciative of them. They couldn't be better, honestly.
Would you say you feel passionate about what you're currently doing?
Yeah, I'm passionate about my shorts. They're kind of formulaic at this point to where every single day, as soon as I come up with the script and everything, then I kind of go on autopilot when I'm editing them. I try to make them, you know, a little creative. I'll have Riggy speaking every now and then, stuff like that. I'll try and make it unique. I'll try and make it entertaining and have like little special spins. But a lot of the time, it is kind of just an autopilot thing. I don't feel as fulfilled as when I get a long form video done or a special project like on Riggy's channel. His videos, I'm so proud of. When I'm making my own shorts, I don't have as much of a prideful feeling as I did at the very beginning, but people seem to enjoy it, so I'm still gonna do it.
What do you want your channel to look like in the future?
I have multiple channels. I got like 5, I think, right now, something crazy like that. My channel in the future, what I would love is I would have kind of story times on my Dano Cal Drawings channel. You know, so I'll always do shorts, but I think the long form videos on that channel will end up being story time animations. And then my main channel will be bigger videos like the driving video. I'm immensely proud of that one. And then my daily dose of Dano channel would be just me reacting to stuff. Obviously, this is all dreams. I just want to talk to my audience, you know. I want to have my face out there. I haven't been recognized once in public, even though I've got nearly this many subscribers. I haven't been recognized once. You know, it's because I'm an animator, right? I don't show my face a whole lot. But, you know, my future, it'd probably just have a lot more of my face on it.
A few things here are a little outdated, and that's because we recorded this in 2023. So I'm here to intervene. After we talked, Dano posted a short about getting recognized in public for the first time, which is awesome. And since then, he's made tons of videos with his face on it that have gotten millions of views, which caused him to be recognized even more. Love to see it, man.
Anyway, so I talked to a YouTube representative about this, and it's not a one-way street because these long-form creators are really wanting to get into shorts, and they really want their shorts to do better, but their shorts aren't doing well. I found that extremely interesting, that it's not just shorts creators that want to be long-form creators, but it's long-form creators that want to break into shorts. Long-form creators don't want to get more money from shorts. They just want to be a part of the shorts algorithm, because all these shorts creators are getting so many subscribers and views, and so these long-form creators are trying to break into the shorts thing. Anyway, so that's what the YouTube representative was telling me, is that other long-form creators were asking her, hey, how do I become shorts YouTubers, or how do I break into the shorts community? And a lot of them can't seem to do it. After hearing that, I'm just thankful, period, that I got something that's working for me.
If you had one tip for creators just starting out, what would it be?
The biggest tip that I have is be consistent and know what you are making for your audience. Camman is one of the biggest shorts creators right now, right? And I don't judge shorts creators based on how many subscribers they have or how many views a video has. I judge shorts creators on how consistently every single short they upload is able to pull a large amount of viewers. So Joe Caine is doing amazing. He's able to pull 2 million views every single short. So anyway, Camman uploads Minecraft every single day, and every single thing, something about Minecraft, yada yada yada. If he were to one day throw in a Fortnite short or a, I don't know, a Genshin Impact, you know, something, some other short, his audience, it would kind of be like a bullet to them because they expect Minecraft, and he would be letting them down. And so you can't just upload Minecraft shorts and once you see success, switch over immediately and start uploading Dead by Daylight shorts. You can't switch over halfway through your growth because it will kill your growth, and then you'll have to start again uploading Dead by Daylight consistently. My advice is to just know what you have. Beast said it the best. He said, once you know how to make a viral video, at that point, it's just as many as you can pump out. Once you know your strategy, once you know what your audience likes, stick to that formula and just keep uploading that over and over again until you have a substantial amount of growth and people care about you as a person to be able to care enough about your other stuff. And so now, if Camman made a Minecraft short and then at the end he said, by the way, guys, I'm thinking of maybe switching it up a little, then it would be okay. okay. But if it was just like jarring while he was in his prime, growing super fast, and he just uploaded, you know, a random Fortnite short in the middle of it, it would have tanked his growth for that day. And, you know, he probably would have recovered if he kept doing Minecraft. You just got to be semi-predictable for your audience. And yet you still have to keep it fresh. So, you know, YouTube is just a wild beast. Nobody knows exactly what they want. You have to mix up your strategy so that way people don't get bored, but you also have to stay consistent so people know what to expect. It's all a mixed bag, you know? If you want to make something else, make a different channel. I know people are like, why can't you keep it all in one channel? But honestly, separate it, you know? Keep your stuff from interfering with each other, because if you have one video that does really well and then your audience doesn't like the next video, if it's something completely different, then your video that did really well will be hurt as a result, okay? So just stay consistent. Make sure your audience, what you're uploading is clear to them. That's all.
Thanks for all that, Dano. There sure was a ton of useful advice there. I know I'll be using quite a bit of it myself. Our final guest is a beloved animator who gained fame for his various relatable shorts, with some even going mind-numbingly viral. Like I Found Among Us with 91 million views, Inventory Parkour 3 with 134 million views, and his most famous short, Minecraft Food, with a staggering 258 million views. Hey. What do you enjoy most about YouTube?
I definitely enjoy the free schedule, like where you can pretty much work whenever you want to. I definitely like the community.
How do you exactly feel about your community?
I was definitely lucky. Usually you hear like all the time, oh, don't read the comments. They're so mean. But I can't say I've ever read a hateful comment or just like a rude comment. Somehow they're always just like these wholesome kids, I guess. I'm really grateful for it.
So far, everyone I've talked to had an amazing community. Glad to hear about that, you know. Who is your main inspiration?
Alan Becker.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how old I was, maybe like 9. My friend showed me a video he made, and it was like stick figure versus animation thing. So I watched that. I was like, wow, that's really cool. And I guess I can't say it was only Alan Becker, because I watched people like the Odd Ones Out and Something Else YT. Those are all big YouTubers I used to watch. And then they started influencing me to, you know, get into animation.
Do you feel passionate about what you're currently doing?
Yeah, I've always loved creating cartoons that make people laugh. Like if I make a video and I could think it's the dumbest thing ever, but if it ends up making someone laugh, then I know it did its job and I did my job.
What would you say like the early years were like for you?
Back in early 2019, it was just for fun. Like I was making these 3-minute long story time videos. I only think I made like 5, honestly. So it wasn't even that much. It was just like a side thing I enjoyed doing. It was just among my friends and family that watched it. So with that, I just kind of figured out how to do it myself, learned a little bit with the animation program I used, got pretty decent at it. But I only got up to maybe 300 subscribers doing so. So my uncle suggests I start TikTok. And so I put time into making these short TikToks. They were just like a few seconds long. And eventually TikTok just explodes to 100,000 followers in a few weeks. I was like, oh, okay. Didn't see it coming, but it felt nice. And then from there, I was like, okay. Ditching YouTube, went straight to TikTok, making a ton of little shorts. Till I got 500,000. I wanted to switch back to YouTube because TikTok wasn't paying anything. You have to be 18. I didn't expect to end up where I am now. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just switch to YouTube. And this was July of last year. So I started posting my TikToks on YouTube, and then the same thing happened where it just exploded. And I was like, okay, wow. And now I'm here.
What the heck inspired you to make the I Found Among Us short? Because that went bonkers. Holy crap.
I know. I heard the sound from a dude named Tryhoof, and he like started making it his meme. He just used the audio a bunch in his totally random videos. And I was like, this is a bop. I really want to use this as a video. I just kind of mapped out in my head, okay, well, I can make this little story using this audio, because I didn't care what the video was. I just wanted to use the audio because I thought it was funny. I ended up putting a lot more work into it than I thought I would. And like 3 days later, I was finished with it. I was still posting on TikTok, and I decided to post on YouTube at the same time just to see, because I was trying to get back onto YouTube. And then that's when it just went crazy on YouTube.
And then I saw you remixed it with a Whopper remix.
Maybe it's just the run that just makes everything viral.
Just start running more in your shorts. That's it. Have you seen any of the I Found Among Us copies?
Almost all of them.
Oh my gosh, yes.
A lot. At first, I was like, no, take the video down.
You
That's mine.
started a trend.
Exactly, which is crazy to me. I was like, oh my gosh, they're stealing it and they're getting millions of views from it. It's like, that's cheating. They're stealing. Then I was told from a wise friend of mine that sure, they're stealing it and getting lots of views, but that's also my video regardless if people really know or not. It's still getting my name out there even more. I know someone on YouTube who probably hasn't even hit 1,000 yet. He makes good stuff. He's probably a better animator than me. Someone stole their video, totally cut out their name on the video, so he didn't get any credit. And that video hit 15 million views on it. When the actual actual creator made it, he got like a few hundred maybe. That's probably like the worst case I've seen of it.
What do you want your channel to look like in the future?
I'm hoping I can get roughly 3 million by the time I'm out of college in 2 years.
So 2 years have passed and I'm back with some exciting news. As I speak, Garrett the Carrot has amassed 4.7 million subscribers. It's absolutely unreal to see him exceed his goal in such a short period of time. Now let's get back to his perspective before he got there.
By then I could definitely live off that. I'm just hoping I can post enough stuff to get up there. I want to keep a healthy amount content-wise of shorts, longer videos, and possibly a gaming channel. So I definitely want to pursue this. I'm just trying to like figure out how I can right now.
Just seeing that you're so close to 1 million subscribers, like how does it feel in your brain?
It feels like I had 400 subscribers yesterday. Like it was way too quick. I see channels with thousands of videos and only 20,000 subscribers, and it feels like, why was I never there? Because I went straight from 0 to 100,000. It just felt like it was fake in a way, which on some extent it kind of is. Because with shorts, people are subscribing because they want more shorts. Yeah, they don't really care about the creator, if that makes any sense. Sure, they like, oh, if they thought about it, oh yeah, I'm sure they're a cool dude. But when you get subscribers who are subscribed to you for your longer videos, I think they're more subscribing to you for you and what you're gonna make, not like these quick engaging shorts that keep them entertained.
So what would you say your favorite types of animations are to make?
I guess what my favorite type of video is to make, because at first I thought shorts were the best because they're just really quick. I could keep my motivation up, and then by the time it's over, my motivation was still up, so I was able to just finish it. With the bedbug video, I was like, oh, I got that really done really quickly because I had a fun time doing it. Shorts usually are more fun to make since they're so quick though.
If you had one tip for creators starting out, what would it be?
Make your expectations the lowest they've ever been, because probably nothing's going to happen for a few years. Expect your first like 10 or 20 videos to not get anywhere at all, I guess. That's what I got.
After talking to these shorts creators, I learned that despite having a massive following now, there's so much more behind their experience with YouTube than what appears through their channels. And even though at times it seemed nearly impossible for them to make it as a YouTuber, they didn't give up and eventually got to where they are today. Thanks so much to our guests Joe Caine, Dano, and Garrett the Carrot for coming on to chat. This video wouldn't have been possible without y'all, and it's been insane seeing how far y'all have gotten since we last discussed. If you liked watching this video, you may also like whatever this is. Here's our wonderful channel members. I'll be releasing an exclusive behind the scenes video for memberships soon, so consider joining if you want to see that. Did you eat that old banana I threw away?
I did. I think it like
Really
expired in the trash. So disgusting.
Thanks for watching till the end. I love you.